Okay, this is Keith B1 again, and I have a couple of things I wanted to hit on today. First and foremost, there was a discussion on the blog about the whole styluses, and as I said, it's actually become my new best friend for getting around, but especially for texting, not only for messages, but as well as entering contact info, websites, and entering phone numbers. One of the things actually I wanted to hit that I hadn't hit before was the whole main screens. If you're all not aware, there's actually 5 parts to the main screen that we have, and if you look down the bottom right here, you can see there's 2 dots there, and then there's 2 dots over there, plus this is the one in the middle. So there are 5 screens, 2 to my left, 2 to my right, and if I just basically hit on the left or the right, let's do the left first, what's going to happen is it's actually going to go over to my left, and as you can see I haven't filled it up. I'll go one more to the left. So now if you look, there's now no dots there, okay, which tells me I'm to the far left as I can. So that's the first page, first section, whatever you want to call it. Now we're in the second page. As you can see, there's 1 dot over here and there's 3 over there, plus where I am in the middle is the 5th. So we'll go over one more, and that puts us in actually the main middle page section, whatever you want to call it. Now I'll go over one more, and then yet one more. Now we're actually on the far left, and as I said, if you look over here in the right hand corner, there are no more dots. So that tells you we're far left, and there's 4. We're far right, and there's 4 to our left. So let's go over 2 to put us back in the middle. Now we're back in the middle page, and as you can see, it's basically kind of like a widescreen display, as you would have at home, for either your PC or of course your television. One thing that I failed to hit, and I really want to hit on, was that our basically top bar. I want to pull that down again to show everyone the one thing that I failed to hit on. Up here on top, you're actually going to see these 4 embedded icons. This one here to the left basically tells us that Wi-Fi is on and activated. As well, down here it's going to tell you that it's on and activated, but up here you can turn it on or turn it off. And the next is the Bluetooth. We'll turn that on, and you'll see what happens is right under the Bluetooth, that yellow is going to light up. So besides the fact that the Bluetooth signal went from black to white, the line underneath it goes to that kind of light lime green, fluorescent green, and we can shut it off. It is actually going to take about 2 seconds for that green line to go away. The next icon is actually the GPS indicator locator, and then the final is the speaker. As you can see, I can shut it off. Now there's no green line underneath it, and it's telling you, it's just showing you a box that there is no speakers available. So now if I hit it on, we're basically readying the speaker, and that X is basically saying, okay, what are we going to do next with it? If I hit it one more time, we go to speaker with vibrate, and yet one more time to normal speaker. So I meant to hit on those, I didn't, but as you can see, I wanted to cover it just so everyone will get an okay with that. What I want to do now is I want to head over to, actually I want to show you how quickly you can move around with the stylus, and actually I'm just going to become so comfortable with it. If I hit into settings, I'm going to go into display. What I just did is I increased the color display because I want you all to have a better view of my video, because I've kind of reviewed them and they kind of seem a little light. As you can see, it's a slide bar for the brightness. As I said, the factory setting came full. What I normally have it on is a third. Now there's one of a couple things you can do. You can just hit where you want it to go. It's going to automatically drop down, or you can physically pull it. You know, that's actually your choice. I kind of like, you know, the whole just touch and go. So why don't we do that for now, and then you can just hit OK. As you can see how fast things are with the stylus, which is what I actually love. And then I'll show you, I'm going to switch over to my finger, and you'll see the difference actually in time. And I also increased the timeout, so it's not going to shut off on us this time. as it did the last time. Let's see if we get the animation back up. Yes, we do. Okay, now I'm going to switch over to phone calls. I actually want to show you a couple of quick tricks, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the stylus and do everything with the finger. Basically, you'll see a difference. Let me get into phone calls. What happens is when you pull up phone calls, what you're going to see is this. Actually, I'm going to use the stylus as a pointer. This green arrow here tells us that you made a phone call out, and it was successful. It actually made it through. As opposed to this red deflected arrow, which tells you that either you missed it or you purposefully decided not to accept it. Down here you actually have what was received in. Now, if you'll notice, just to the left of my buddy Tom Brady, there's a little down arrow, and that basically means you can hit it and it's going to go down. Now, what this is going to tell you is that you had 2 phone calls from him, okay, this person rather, and you can look over here at the time. It'll tell you the different times. They could have been in succession, they could have been separated by 5, 10, 2 hours, 4 hours, whatever, but basically it's telling you that you recently had 2 phone calls, along with this little 2 over here you'll see. But the thing you can do is this: if you happen to have either missed a phone call or you did receive a phone call and you want to just call back, some of the things you can do is just click on that, and what's going to happen, it's going to pop it up and automatically call it. Or what you can do is click on the name, and it's going to say, do you want to view the contact, do you want to edit the number, send a text message, or remove it from the call log. So in the case of let's see, a missed call, there we go, Mr. Prez, you can click on it, and what's going to happen is now it also gives you choices. Do you want to view the contact, do you want to send a text message, or do you want to call him back? It tells you the missed call, the date, the time, yada yada yada. What is great about this, as I said, is one quick look. You can see, okay, oh, I called out, or sorry to call Mark back. You know, oh yeah, I missed Oprah. Or yeah, I talked to Tom, you know, here and here. And actually, this was that I actually had Mark and Derek and Tom all calling me saying, listen, Oprah's going to call you, she's going to bother you. You know, she just called us and we avoided her phone call. So I kind of knew when she called, hey, let's avoid her. Anyway, some of the things to look at, I mean, obviously, they allow you many different possibilities. When you pull up a name, you can actually have multiple phone numbers for a person, whether it be their home, their work, their fax, their cell, their car, and you can actually link it to your emails or multiple emails, whether it be Gmail or Yahoo. It's just a couple more quick things that I'm hoping by giving you all a preview when you do actually get the phones, or if you do already have your phones and you're unaware of them, it's just going to give you that much of an advantage, you know, getting ahead or finding some of the information, because I've actually, you know, done the legwork and done some of the evaluation of either whether it be the applications or trial and error with various things. So once again, I'm hoping that this is an aid and a help for everyone, and everyone have a good day. Thank you.